So I received two questions that I believe are interrelated and will provide a response to both of them combined. The first question asks, I have a mentor and he says he wants to lead me, but basically he wants me to do everything that he says, and I feel like he's making decisions for me, controlling my life. Is that right? And then the next question is, I want to be a leader, but people are not following me. How can I get them to follow me so I can lead? So I want to put these two together because I do believe that these topics are clearly interrelated. There's a connection at the very core. So first, let's identify that control is a tell for us that someone is acting in their own interest, not in your interest. So whenever a leader or a mentor is trying to direct your life and decisions, that should immediately cause you to really either part ways or really reflect on, is this really something that's going to help develop you? It's different if the leader, the mentor, is trying to keep you from negative behavior and things like that. But if a leader is directing your life and the direction of your life, that's clearly overstepping ethical boundaries. So this leads into the next question about a person desiring to lead, but others are not following. Before one can lead, they must ask themselves first, why are they desiring to lead others? Some maybe want to lead for the sake of the status of being a leader. Some feel compelled to control others, or it feeds their ego. All of these are rooted in power rather than influence. And again, power is never sustainable. It's coercive in nature. So the first question I would ask is, what is the purpose that you want to lead others? I see leading others as a means to accomplish an objective. So first there must be purpose in leadership. If a person views themselves as a leader, but others do not, then I would submit to you that the person is not a leader. Leadership comes into existence only when others view that person as a leader. Now, having said that, people generally follow a leader if they believe in the cause that that leader represents or is trying to move forward, or they admire the leader and the leader brings out the best in them. This resides in the area of influence, which is sustainable and I believe is healthy. Therefore, before a person decides to lead, they must first have a cause or effort to lead. My experience is that I have never had to tell someone that I am the leader. If one finds themselves having to tell others that they are the leader, probably a good indicator that those around you are not seeing you as a leader, or you would not have to tell them or remind them that you are. Now, when a person happens upon my path, I begin really noting great attributes within that person. And I watch to see what their potential is. An ethical boundary would be for me to help them find their purpose in life, not to instill what I want their purpose in life to be, because that would be manipulative and controlling, which is not sustainable, nor is it ethical. If a person no longer sees me as a leader, it should not necessarily be insulting to me. It just means they either are called to a different path, or maybe the value may not be there as it once was, and the person needs to regroup or readjust, and that's okay. There will be people that come in and out of our lives along our journey. That is natural and provides significant growth. Never allow anyone to actually direct the path of your life. No one, and I mean no one, has that high calling, because that is strictly between you and your Creator. Lastly, it is also something to reflect on with respect to asking why one seeks to have someone lead them in the first place. Sometimes always wanting someone to lead or direct your life is your greatest barrier that's keeping you from vertical acceleration of your life.